A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-ranked team, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. UMass will kick it off to get us going here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
The Huskers pick up enough for a first down here. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So 2 losses in a row. It's a tough spot, third and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. And he's got his man open downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. So UMass's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today,
look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after that.
And they tack on the extra point. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
The pocket breaking down, and he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the UMass offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him. Positive yards.
First down for the offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Or a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
UMass has the lead now, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
UMass 7, Nebraska 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Minuteman. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
It's a draw to the back. Finding some room at the 25. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring him down. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking for his back. Makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is coming. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The UMass offense takes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Nice throw. Caught for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. It's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And, man, did they make that look easy.
Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver makes the catch, and he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UMass offense is back out there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to...
Going for a big play downfield. Pass caught down at the 20. Touchdown, Minuteman. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the ball to the ground. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The UMass offense takes the field now. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. New set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they have to moving fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When if linebackers are me, quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Fighting for yardage when the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the UMass offense is back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. He stays alive. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Defense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. He makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down and 10. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Minutemen.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Nebraska, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Launching it downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Important second down play coming up.
Where these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here.
Good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Now, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Bryant. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, UMass. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
UMass, 49, Nebraska.
Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Back to pass. It's Bryant. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been...
The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Cornhuskers move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Nebraska, 14.
And he fields it inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The UMass offense takes the field now. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these...
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minutemen. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. To throw, it's Bryant. Caught, completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10.
First down. Get set.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Good enough for a first down.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.